Hello, welcome to today's assembly, which is all about safeguarding and how we keep children and all young people safe in the Lawrence Sheriff community. Now, today's assembly isn't just from myself, Mr. Chislett. We'll also have Miss Temple and Mrs. Carr delivering today's assembly. And if you haven't realised what we all have in common, one of the things in this case is we're all designated safeguarding leads. Okay, so in terms of designated safeguarding leads at Lawrence Sheriff, you've got myself, Mr. Chislett, who is designated safeguarding lead, and you can find me on the second floor in the Sheriff Centre.
And I'm Mrs. Carr, the pastoral manager, and you can find me up at the pastoral office, which is just above the school office.
And there's me, Mrs. Temple. I'm on the bottom floor of the Sheriff Centre. I know sometimes the Sheriff Centre is a scary place to go, but because I'm on the bottom floor, it's very easy just to nip in without people seeing you or worrying about who else is looking at you.
And we'd always ask you, if ever you're worried about something, to report it to us, either in person or send us an email. So you'll see these posters situated around the school, and if you aren't able to locate us around the school, then you can contact us in a variety of ways, such as email, or alternatively, you can tell any trusted adult, any teacher within the school if you're worried about something, and they will speak to us. Safeguarding is promoting the welfare of children and young people. It's all about taking early action to enable all children and young people to have the best outcomes. It's about ensuring that children and young people grow up in circumstances consistent with the provision of safe and effective care. And sometimes in life things happen, often of which are out of our control, and we just need a little bit of help. And it's important that we all look out for one another. And by doing that, we can look after our mental health, our physical health, and we can protect children and young people from maltreatment. The key message is safeguarding is everyone's responsibility. Everyone at Lawrence Sheriff shares that responsibility to work together, to provide an environment where we all feel safe and support anyone suffering or likely to suffer from significant harm, and we take appropriate action. So if you're worried about a friend, you're worried about yourself, or even if you just see someone around the school site that you're feeling concerned about, tell somebody.
So what is abuse? Abuse is when someone physically hurts or causes emotional stress to someone. This is either by inflicting harm or even by failing to prevent harm. Physical, sexual, emotional abuse and neglect are some of the most known types of abuse. These can happen in person, but also happen over technology. Abuse can affect anyone and can happen in any kind of relationships, including with your peers, and this is known as peer-on-peer abuse. Peer-on-peer abuse is any form of physical, sexual, emotional, or financial abuse. This can include serious bullying, including cyberbullying, serious physical harm and violence, harmful sexual behaviour, and prejudice-based violence, such as racism, sexism, or homophobia. As mentioned in the previous slide, this type of abuse can also occur online. Online peer-on-peer abuse is any form with a digital element, for example, sexting or coercion and exploitation.
So child criminal exploitation also comes under the safeguarding heading. And along with another phrase, another acronym that you might have heard of, which is CSE, and that's child sexual exploitation. What we're talking about in these situations is people trying to manipulate, coerce, exploit, hook into, dominate, blackmail somebody under the age of 18, either into criminal activity or into sexual activity. The victim themselves might not be under a threat of violence. It might be that there's threats coming to the family or friends of that particular person, and so they get involved. Although it may not be threats, it may be that these people are offering something. So sometimes it can be money or jewelry or drugs or cigarettes, whatever. Sometimes it's things like esteem, being part of the group, being made to feel like you're important. That is something that they offer in return. And so people under the age of 18 do get involved. And the important thing is that even if the child themselves or the young person doesn't feel as if they're being manipulated, because they're getting something out of it, some commodity, as I've said, it still is manipulation, because you've got someone either older, somebody more powerful, somebody who's wealthier, taking advantage. And so it's good to be aware of that as something that we want to keep ourselves and each other safe from. Radicalization, extremism, also something that comes under the safeguarding heading. And this is a vocal or an actual violent reaction against these 5 values that we've got here on the hand: democracy, the rule of law, tolerance of different cultures and religions, mutual respect, individual liberty. And also under this heading can come people who call for the death of those who are in the armed forces. And within school, we have our prevent agenda, where we look at various times during the years at how this kind of thing can happen to people, that it's not just one particular type of extremism, that extremism can come from a variety of different sources, and how you can keep yourself safe. So finally, if you're worried about something, please do report it. The things that we've talked about today are all about safeguarding. But of course, there are other things that worry you. And we're not saying don't talk about those. There are a lot of people that you can talk to in school. There are your form tutors, there's your head of house, head of year, other adults, anybody really that you feel that you can trust with being able to have a conversation with. Remember what we say in our Movember celebrations. We talk about the need to talk. So please do flag up things that are worrying. We've talked you through safeguarding bits and pieces, so please do let us know as DSLs if you have safeguarding concerns. And really what we want is so that we can all look out for each other and can make sure that together we are keeping ourselves and each other safe.